to start off this year with a spring, warmer weather look. I am so ready for summer, and I'll explain where I've been in another video, but I hope you enjoy this look, and please leave a comment below on the next video you'd like to see. A quick ramble, my hair is a mess. I just got out of the shower and it's like partially dry. I'll clip it out of the way in a second. And I recently had an epiphany that I have severely hooded lids. I always thought that I had slightly hooded lids, but I have now realized recently that a lot of makeup looks that very professional people on YouTube and professional makeup artists show, I can't quite pull off. I have to alter them a little bit. So this look will be good for hooded eyes, and it'll work for other people too. So let's just dive on in. So now that I've primed my eyes and done my eyebrows, I'm going to set my eye primer with the Rimmel Stay Matte in 001 Transparent. I'm just going to do that with a Real Techniques fluffy brush. I can't even talk. And I'm just going to lightly do that just to kind of take away that tackiness, because I found that when I try to blend my colors together and I just have primer on, it sticks and is patchy. So when I do this, I get a nice smooth base to start with, and it's easier for the colors to blend and glide together. Now I'm going to go into the original Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to take, which way? Naked 2, and I actually have a dupe for that. In the Maybelline the Nudes palette, this was the original that came out. I think that there's several now, but this top color right here is actually like a perfect dupe for the Naked 2 in the Urban Decay Basics palette. So if you don't want to like go out there and spend a bunch of money on a little tiny palette, you can spend like 10 bucks and get a dupe. So I'm going to take that color on the fluffy brush, and I'm going to place that above my natural crease. So here is my natural crease. Here's my mobile lid, and here's my brow bone. I'm actually going to place it a tiny bit above and kind of create this fake crease so that when I open my eyes, you can still see shadow, and my lid doesn't completely cover all the shadow on my mobile lid. I'm just doing it really light-handed at first. I'm not going to go in and do anything crazy right off the bat. I just need some color so that there's a nice gradient. Inevitably, what we'll be creating is a semi-cut crease. It's just not going to be extremely defined, if you know what I mean. Now I'm going to go into Walk of Shame and Foxy and just kind of mix them. Mostly I'm going to use Walk of Shame. It's more pink tone and light, and I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight. So now on a pencil brush, I'm going to go back into that crease color. So in this case, I used Naked 2, but you can also use the Nudes palette and use that taupey color up in the second top one. And I'm going to define the fake crease a little bit more. I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush with nothing on it and blend that upwards. If you can tell, this eye is more hooded than this eye, so I have to try don't always get it right, but I have to try and kind of do more on this eye so that they look similar. Now I'm going to go into the Maybelline the Nudes palette, and I'm going to use this gray color. Like how you can see my eyes through there? I'm going to use this cool tone gray color, and we're going to define this fake crease even more. I'm going to go back in with that really big fluffy brush and just blend that upwards. So now I'm going to take a concealer that I love. I really like the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Mine's at number 15 Fair. This is like a thinner formula, but it still gives good coverage, and I'm going to apply that to the mobile lid and where we've kind of faked the mobile lid. I'll show you what I mean. Just going to take a brush and blend that. Really quickly, I'm going to set that with a nude color or the translucent powder again. You want to do it before it creases on you. Okay, now that we've got our fake crease defined, I'm going to add a little bit more definition to the side. So normally people can do that C pattern with a darker color and it just makes their eyes look beautiful. Well, because I don't have a very large mobile lid, I can't do that C because when I open my eyes you won't see anything. So we're going to fake it and draw a line and connect our fake crease to the corner of our eye. And I'll do that right now. I'm going to create a line like this. So at this point, you don't want to blend this way, you want to blend towards your eye. I'm going to go into this copper color and place just a tiny bit right in this area. I'm going to use that as a gradient effect, but also a little pop of a sparkly kind of nice color. So now I'm going to go back into the Maybelline's Nude palette and I'm going to take this gold color and mix it with a little bit of this sparkly white. Taking a tiny little brush, it's a flat shader brush, I'm going to go back into the Lorac Pro 2 palette and use the color Snow. It's a sparkly white color. I'm going to place that on my inner tear duct as a highlight. I'm going to go back with that pencil brush and I'm going to go into a tiny bit of cool gray mixed with, is it light brown? Light brown. This is in the Lorac Pro 2 palette. I'm going to place this directly underneath my pupil and just slightly smudge it out. I'm not going to go too far over here because it'll make my eye look heavy in that direction. I just want a nice even shadow underneath here. I'm going to zoom you in right now and I'm going to show you how to get a winged liner on a hooded eye correctly, or at least a way to make it work. Normally, if you do a winged look and you open your eye, it's gonna look disconnected because we have hooded eyes. So I'll show you how to do that in a second. Okay, so using the NYX Studio Liquid Liner in Extreme Black, it's a little tiny brush. I'm gonna start it from the bottom corner of my eye and go up and follow that line that we created, but I'm not gonna bring it on top of the mobile lid very much. Now, you do need to open the eye. See how it looks a little wonky right now? I'm gonna fill in that little area that looks like it's missing. So this is what that looks like. I know it may look strange right now because we don't have anything on the mobile lid, but we're actually going to use a very black pencil to fill in on the upper waterline, and it's going to give the appearance that we have a completed wing. It's just not going to be on top of the mobile lid. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I did the upper waterline tight line, and I've done the winged flick on either side. They may look like they're shaped weird, but when you open your eye, it looks like a nice little wing. Once we put mascara on, I promise it won't look so crazy. Now I'm going to take the NYX Wonder Pencil and I'm going to line my lower waterline. I'm going to do this off camera because sometimes it just creeps me out. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and use my favorite mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. So that's a better look at my eyes. Let's continue on with the face. So I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus illuminator, and this is a golden illuminator, so it's like perfect for warming up your skin. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and the Revlon Photo Ready Makeup in Shell. This has a slight shimmer to it. It's not the new one. I actually got it 50% off. Take the Maybelline Fit Me that I used earlier on my lids, and I'm going to cover up some zits and put a tiny bit under my eyes. I'm going to use the NYX HD Concealer in CW01. It's a pinker toned, very fair concealer. Okay, now I'm going to take that Real Techniques brush, the one that's the size of my head, and the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent, and go back in and just powder my whole face. I'm going to be using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil to warm up my skin, the MAC Harmony Blush to contour, and I'm going to use the new Milani Rose Blushes in 08 Tea Rose. going to use the Bare Essentials Buxom Lash for my lower lashes. And then I'm going to line my lips with the NYX lip liner in Natural and fill it in with the, what is this? Maybelline lipstick. It's the matte lipstick in Daringly Nude. That's a completed look. I hope you enjoyed this. I think it's so beautiful for hooded eyes, really opens them up and makes them look so pretty. I guess I'll see you in my next video. Please comment, like, subscribe. Bye!